Alright, hello there, informed beauty. It's your girl EuniyceMari here, and so for this video we're going to be talking about the Crown Act that just passed in California here. I'm gonna first give you guys a little bit of what it is, and then I'm going to give you guys, of course, my opinion on it. So if you guys don't know, a lot of states or maybe other countries also they pretty much will not hire you as a African American, as a black person, as an African, if you wear your hair in dreads, if you wear your hair in braids, twists, locks, whatever, anything that is our natural way of wearing our hair, that is considered, or people or employers can actually not hire you because of your hair. Now, if you live in the United States, you have seen a lot of different states going through this, where there was a one boy who was playing sports. I think he was a wrestler, and they cut off his locks. There was another situation where a kid couldn't come to school because he had braids in. Like, we have seen a lot of different things going on as far as there being discrimination against African Americans or black people, however you identify, because of how we naturally wear our hair. Now, let's talk about the California Crown Act, which just passed. I believe it passed July 1st. And pretty much what the Crown Act does is, it's just saying, like, there cannot be discrimination against African Americans for how they wear their hair, whether it's locks, braids, twists, your natural hair. However, it's just to ban discrimination against you wearing your natural hair. And this was first presented by Holly J. Mitchell, if I'm pronouncing her last name, Mitchell, yeah, Mitchell, on April 22nd. And it passed the Senate and all that, and it was put into effect, I believe, July the 1st. Now, it's crazy to me because I live in California, I live in LA, and it just really made me think, because I've never experienced anybody having an issue, or an employer having an issue with my hair, at least not to my face. But it just kind of hit home, where it's like, you can walk into a job and somebody will not hire you because of how you naturally wear your hair. And it just drives me nuts, and I still can't quite, well, I can believe it, of course. I mean, look at the history of black people and what has happened to us, and how our identity across the board has been stripped and made to be seen below or less than, our beauty below or less than, right? But we're fashionable enough to have locks on the runway, or braids on the runway, or Kim Kardashian wearing braids, and it's pretty, it's beautiful, it's a trend. But let the actual person, a black person, let us wear our culture, let us wear how our natural hair is, and all of a sudden it's no longer acceptable. So, I'm glad that now in 2019 we are making steps towards, our hair and our overall beauty being accepted, not just by ourselves, but also by others. And I just really hope we can just across the board get this ban in place, because I believe there are other states, I think New York, or there's other states that are trying to also put a ban on discrimination against natural hair, locks, braids, all that, because it is who we are. It is who we are. Our hair is not straight. It's naturally curly, kinky, and we have ways in which we wear our hair. And to know that even in California, somebody can look at you and go, oh yeah, your hair is not acceptable. You need to straighten it, or you need to do something else with it, but it's not acceptable. And it's naturally who we are. That's really, I feel it's really disrespectful, and it's really sad, really sad. So I'm very happy on the flip side that this has passed. You guys know me, I love my braids, I love my natural hair, my curls, And I would never ever change it up for any employer or anyone. And you know, I'm just glad that this is in place so that we can be more so that we can really push forward with who we are naturally and just continue to love ourselves, grow to love ourselves. And those that are on the journey, you know, there's a lot of, especially Black women, that are on this journey of loving their hair, you know. And so this also is something that I feel helps out a lot, because you hear a lot of Black women say, oh, I don't want to wear my natural hair to work because it's not acceptable, or I can't wear braids. I've heard that. I've heard some employers don't allow you to wear braids. Like, how can you not wear braids, but that's your hair? But braids are considered unprofessional, right? So this is just, I feel, a great turnaround, and I'm glad that this was put into place. You guys can definitely always Google it if you guys haven't heard about it. Research it if you live in California. This is really, really great, and I'm happy that this is put in place. If you guys have any thoughts, opinions on this, leave it down below. Let me know your thoughts on it. Have you had a job that has discriminated against you for wearing your natural hair? Can you not wear braids at your current job? Like, I want to know. Let me know down below. All right, y'all. I'll see you in a later video. Bye.